Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, thank you for joining us this evening. We kindly ask everyone to please rise and give a warm welcome to the graduating students of Discovery College, class of 2025. Thank you. Well, welcome to the class of 2025. We are very much looking forward to sharing this evening with you. To start our evening, it brings me great pleasure to introduce you to Rayming Lan, a graduate and extremely talented music scholarship student who will play for us Etude Opus 10, Number 4 Torrent by Frédéric Chopin. Before he starts, could I ask everyone to take your seats? Thank you. Thank you, Rayming, for such a wonderful opening to our graduation ceremony. I express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us in commemorating the remarkable achievements of the class of 2025. It is with great pleasure that I extend a warm welcome to Chloe Pollock, Head of Education, Curriculum and Learning at ESF. To Bashuli Sane, the chairperson of our Discovery College PTA, and to Henry Wang, chairperson of the School Council. I warmly welcome faculty and staff members, extremely proud parents, family, friends, and of course, the VIPs, the graduating class of 2025. I also welcome those unable to join us in person via the live stream. There are so many people who contribute to the creation of this wonderful graduation ceremony. I will take a few moments to share our appreciation for them. Thank you firstly to our Year 11 and Year 12 ushers who have welcomed guests and distributed the programs as you entered the space this evening. We owe thanks to Mr. Matt Davis and Mr. Joseph Tadeo, who are taking care of our sound. Also, Vicky Wong and the ICT team, particularly Stephen and Charles, for the tech support. Thank you to Devi Sasikuma and Rachel Chak for the communications team, who worked very, very hard to make this evening run so smoothly. And to Rachel for designing the program. To Louise from Colsim Photography, who is taking the photographs this evening. And Andrew and his team from 4HK for setting up and managing the live stream. Thank you. Thank you to Ms. Richardson, who has been incredible in helping the graduating class look fabulous this evening in their cap and gowns. A special thank you to Mr. Brian Lowe, Ms. Candy Slan, and all the facilities team who have helped set up this event, but will also work hard well after the event to put it all away and pack it all up. And finally, a note of immeasurable thanks to Ms. Raina Zaparova, the CP coordinator, whose tireless commitment and support have guided our CP students to graduate today. I truly hope that you enjoy this ceremony that will mark the transition for the class of 25 from graduands to graduates, from students to alumni. It will feature speeches, musical performances, special awards, and of course, the presentation of the graduation certificates. So here we are. I've been lucky enough to navigate the diploma years with the class of 2025 as their coordinator, emergency geography teacher, and professional resetter of calculators. I have seen them grow, mature, and develop so much during that time. I guess it therefore falls on me to share with them some sage words of advice and encouragement as they transition into the next phase of their lives. So here goes. Do not open your examination papers until I instruct you to do so. Do you have any unauthorized material in your possession? This is your last opportunity to say so. The possession of unauthorized material is a breach of regulations. Are the subject, level, and language of your examination papers correct? Sorry, everyone, I couldn't resist. Just one last time, I couldn't resist. Okay, so well, to the serious though. 2 years ago, I focused on a watering can, a hammer, and a toolbox with the help of Abraham Maslow. Last year, it was my beloved Tottenham Hotspur and their motto, Audere est facere, to dare is to do. Worth noting, they finally ended a 17-year wait for a major trophy this year. This year, it comes in the slightly unusual form of me running. I'm not a runner. I never liked running growing up, even less as an adult. Quite honestly, anyone that's ever seen me plodding around or shuffling around DB or Victoria Harbour will attest, I am not a runner. So why talk about it? And why is it significant? Well, I started running in 2020. I had a purpose then, to raise money and awareness for mental well-being in adolescents and young adults through the arts. I had experienced personal grief and loss to it. I trained and persevered over 18 grueling weeks and ran a marathon in January 2021. That day, something changed in me. It made me see the importance of committing to challenges, to be my best self, and to do my personal best. It's now 2025, and this year I ran my 5th marathon, which was my fastest. Each successive marathon after the first, I went quicker, despite time not being on my side and getting older each time. I'm not interested, ever, in winning or where I placed. It just doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. What matters, though, is that through motivation, resilience, passion, and drive, I pushed myself to reach my personal best. It has transcended into all aspects of my life. It is, you might say, a personal best mindset. You are all amazing, and there is something special about each and every one of you that nobody else has. You have your own unique set of talents, skills, and abilities that make you who you are. Not only is it something to be immensely proud of, but it also empowers you to be your best self. So to summarize, and in keeping with the IBDP instructions theme, your time at DC is over. You have your whole lives ahead of you. You may start to live. The time is now. Go out into the world, make a difference, smile, have fun, be kind, be happy, and above all, strive to be your personal best. Thank you. I'll now invite Miss Vanessa Viret up on stage as the Dean of this wonderful graduating class to say a few words. Thank you.
Welcome everyone to this evening that has been 13 years in the making. People often remark that they don't know how I can teach teenagers, and I understand this. They can be prone to excessive introspection, occasional sulking and mild rebellion. Funnily enough, it's often primary teachers who say this, and my response is usually that at least they can manage their own bathroom needs and mostly tie their shoelaces, and those who can't, wear Crocs. But I love teaching this age group because teenagers, and especially the class of 2025, are incredible in so many ways. They are adaptable. Life can loom large for teenagers, and they're really good at shaking off setbacks, switching directions, and coming up with new ideas if things don't work out the way that they had anticipated. They have strong opinions, and they're passionate about things, but they're not completely set in their ways. They're discovering the world and how they want to define themselves within it. This is something that changes many times over the course of adolescence, but they still keep their core values. And for this cohort, a big part of that is valuing respectful interactions with their peers and with their educators. And this is something that has been commented on by their teachers over many, many years, and it's something that's always made me incredibly proud of them. Also, teaching teenagers allows me in some ways to step back into my own high school years, sneaking out, gossiping for hours on the phone, analysing momentary interactions with crushes, occasional late night cramming sessions. It makes me feel young. And then along comes something like brain rot, and I feel really old. But deans get a lot of the kudos for the student successes. We get bragging rights when our students create beautiful art, enjoy success on the sporting field, achieve academic excellence, or do acts of kindness, all the kinds of things that we celebrate. But the truth behind the student success is really that they are supported by an enormous and varied team. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Okay, here we go. So, I don't think it's possible to be too effusive in thanking the people who have had a positive impact on the class of 2025 school experience. There are too many people to name all of them individually, but as a general summary, I would like to thank, firstly, the current LAs, Akina, Holly, Linne, Matt, and Steve, as well as those that have had them in the past. Their teachers from PYP through to DP, James Smith, Johnny Tate, Will Hurtado, Annette Garnett, Mark Jobling, and other members of the leadership team. the HEO team of Susie, Simon and Daria, Martina and the CAS support team, the counselling team of Zara, Keo and Ali, and of course the parents, caregivers and other family members who have supported them. But what I really want to highlight is the work of the Learning Diversity team for the incredible support and guidance that they have offered the students through their educational careers. And especially during these final 2 years where Holly and Sarah worked so hard to get the students to where they want to be. Their support has been incredible. Also, organising this graduation is a huge job, so a special mention goes to Kelly Berry, Claudia Richardson and Leanne Sercombe, who have spent many hours on this, even including ironing the graduation gowns, which is a task I have artfully avoided for these past weeks. This may seem like a strange segue, but on the weekend we adopted a puppy, and I feel like perhaps the Year 13s on the way out, I felt the need for another kind of needy, sometimes smelly, but nonetheless joyful presence in my life. There are definite parallels, trying to implement routines and the realisation that all they really need to be happy are lots of snacks. But, parting words to the Year 13s. I'm not great at verbal sentimentality. I prefer to write things down as I did in the cards that I wrote to each of you. But I do want to express my gratitude to you. You welcomed me without hesitation from the very beginning, and you've taught me so much over the past 6 years. I'm equal parts excited for you and envious of you for the incredible years that are to come. Be proud. Through your commitment to your goals and through connecting with those around you, you have created the opportunity for a really, really meaningful life ahead. And I wish you all the best.
Okay, Ms. Verrett, thank you very much for that wonderful speech, and thank you for your guidance and unerring support of our graduating class of 2025. It's a fantastic welcome that you have given to the graduation this evening, and it shows the fantastic and phenomenal relationship you share with your students. I now invite up Mr. Johnny Tate, our head of secondary, who will now share the opening remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Guests, families, teachers, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2025. It's lovely to see you all here this evening to celebrate their accomplishments over the course of their schooling at DC. This evening, we gathered to celebrate a remarkable milestone for all of our graduates. This is a moment of joy, a moment of pride, but also a moment of reflection. One to look back on where you've come from, one to look at really who you have become and the endless possibilities that lie ahead of each and every one of you, as Mr. Hurtado was saying. As I was preparing to speak to you this evening, I found myself reflecting on the cohorts over the last 10 years. I joined the college in 2015 and have had the pleasure of attending these graduations up to this evening. Each and every graduating class has different traits, different hallmarks. They're all unique in their own way. And this graduating class has its own hallmarks that really stood out to me. And these two are intrinsically interconnected to each other. And this has really also come from conversations that I've had with various staff. Your camaraderie and your resilience have really stood out over the past few years, especially over the past couple of years in your post-16 program. There are many stories of camaraderie and resilience that are indelibly printed in the history books, but I thought there's one in particular that has lessons for each and every one of us as we navigate the challenges that we face in life and the exciting things that we look forward to in life. And that's the story of Ernest Shackleton. For those who take history, they may be familiar with this, and the legendary Atlantic expedition aboard the boat Endurance. Not a happy ending for the boat, but a happy ending for the crew. In 1914, Shackleton and his crew set sail for a very ambitious goal, which is to cross the Antarctic continent. They dreamt of achievement, discovery, glory, or bragging rights. But as often happens in life, everything didn't go to plan, and their ship became trapped in the ice thousands of miles from civilization and was eventually crushed, sank to the bottom of the Antarctic Ocean, and the crew was stranded in one of the most desolate, harshest environments on the planet. At that moment, many would have succumbed to the despair that ensued, but Shackleton's leadership and the resilience and camaraderie of that crew turned disaster into their greatest triumph. Over the course of nearly 2 years, the men faced unimaginable adversity: freezing temperatures, dwindling supplies, the constant threat of impending doom and death, yet they never give up. The crew's collective determination ensured that not a single life was lost. Graduates, as you close one chapter this evening and you start penning the next, know that the journey of life is never always going to be smooth. Like Shackleton and his crew, you'll encounter unexpected challenges, you'll encounter setbacks, moments where you think, this is really hard and all seems to be lost. But what will define you is not the obstacles that you face, but how you choose to respond to them. Whether it's not getting your first choice university, whether it's interviewing for a job 10 times that you don't get and somebody else gets it, never being able to manage impossible deadlines and working 20 hours a day in some jobs. This one's quite interesting. This one's real from this year. Being late to school because you've been abducted by an alien. That actually happened. Resilience is not about enduring hardship. It's about adapting, persevering, finding your way forward. But even when the odds are against you, right, life is not going to give you a map. Remember that you carry the strength with you that you have developed over the course of your years here at DC. And you can navigate those challenges ahead. And as you leave the halls of the school and you step into your next chapter, I offer you a few things to consider from Shackleton's memoirs. Embrace adversity as your opportunity for growth. The setbacks you're going to face over your lives will teach you a whole lot more about yourself than your successes. Use the moments to discover your inner strength and who you are. Lean on your crew. As Mrs. Ferret was saying, look behind you. Your crew is sitting with you here tonight. The setbacks you face with your crew and the relationships that you draw upon from your friends, your family, your community are going to be your greatest source of strength and inspiration. Never be afraid to ask for help or offer it in return. We is always better than me. And hold fast to hope. Shackleton's crew survived because they never lost sight of the possibility of rescue even during their darkest hours. Hope is a very powerful force, and it will sustain you even through the most challenging times either that you have as an individual or you have with your crew. This evening, as you sit with your gaps and gowns on, I want you to know how immensely proud each and every one of us are of you. And I think I can be on safe terra firma by speaking for the entire room here that we are immensely proud of you and all that you have accomplished in your journey here at DC and for what you will accomplish in your lives ahead. You're in good company. Your teachers, your parents, your friends, we have walked alongside you each and every step of that journey, as Ms. Ferret was saying. Success is never going to be a straight line. And you've already shown your resilience in many ways. The late nights, the overcoming personal challenges, the navigating the uncertain world that we all face today. Those experiences have prepared you for the journey, and you are absolutely ready to step out of Discovery College and into the world that lies ahead of you. It's an incredibly exciting time. And as you step across the stage this evening and collect your graduation certificates, consider it as a boarding pass for your next voyage. Dream big, embrace the challenges, and let resilience be your guiding compass as you step ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025. Have a wonderful night, and best wishes on the adventure that lies ahead of you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tate, for your sage advice and your opening address. We now have the first of our speeches by the graduates. I'm very honoured to invite our student representatives, Isla Han and Patrick Sin, who were selected by the class of 2025 to speak this evening on behalf of all graduates. Isla and Patrick will offer some reflections on their time at Discovery College. So with no further ado, welcome Isla and Patrick to the stage.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Since developing a stable sense of memory around the time I was near 6, I have found myself always looking forward to reaching the finish line, whether that be completing assessment or studying all night for the test the next day. I counted down the days we had until transitioning into secondary school, the days until summer holidays commenced, the days until we didn't have to wear the uniform anymore, the days until I didn't have to answer the question, why did you choose this CAS and CE experience? The days until our extended essays were due, but most of all, painfully counting down the days until our final exams were done, rid of the 12-hour days in the library and our progressively worsening caffeine addictions. Now, as I stand here tonight, I feel an immense sense of accomplishment for everything that we have achieved. But a part of me feels like these days longing for the IB to be done have come too quickly. Although we no longer have to hear, this is your 30-minute warning, which triggered a rush of anxiety and aggressively sweating palms mid-exam, this also means no more snack time tomfoolery. Sorry, Jason. No more silly assembly games and unnecessarily competitive musical chairs. No more funny cohort reels, and most importantly, no more seeing all of you guys every day. Seeing Jeff's inspirational t-shirts, Ray Mink's fluffy shoes, and Josh's unique chimpanzee outfits. And having the word sieves become an integral part of my everyday vocabulary, thanks to Sean. Having the pleasure to see each and every one of you every day has made this challenging journey, as we know as the IB, a million times easier. And for that, I thank the whole of Discovery College class of 2025. The inherent nature of Discovery College has allowed us to grow together since year 1 to year 13, harboring a timeline of core memories. From being denied access to the cool second floor of the library to hibernation in that very same spot for the majority of our Easter break. From wearing the same sweaty uniform every day to being faced with the ever-consuming challenge of having to pick an outfit every morning, which ultimately resulted in us wearing pajamas and Crocs. From wearing our gray-brimmed hats that granted us access to play outside in the primary school to standing here today wearing our graduation caps. Each of these are small reminders of how we are continuously growing, discovering, and dreaming. I hope we can continue to carry these 3 principles throughout our next chapters in life. This journey would not have been possible without our teachers, who have been the pillars of our education. They have guided us to success through these last few years and have provided us with extensive toolkit for our future endeavors. Our teachers were never constrained to teaching us just within the classroom, but expanding our knowledge even outside. For example, I still remember being taught revolutionary skills like making instant curry from 7-Eleven during our year 8 camp, or learning about the cup noodle manufacturing process in year 11 for No Boundaries. The foundation of our learning has always been strong in the classroom, but those extra moments that the teacher gave us have given us opportunities to expand our knowledge and will always stay with us. Every decision we've made, every test we've taken, even the coursework written, every conversation has led up to this very moment, and I'm immensely grateful and proud of each and every one of you. and I'm beyond excited to see what has to come for us, the Discovery College class of 2025. And now, for my final words, I leave you with a quote from one of Jeff's very inspirational t-shirts. Remember to try, fail, fix ponytail, and try again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isla, for the inspirational speech. Last days come and go, but first days never leave. The start of year 12 shocked in many ways. After the horrors told by upper years about the endless stresses of DP life, it felt strange enjoying 3 free blocks in a 4-block day, lounging on library and senior student center couches, collectively pressuring a stubborn few who hadn't yet signed the consent letter for our exit passes, all so we could make this free time a little more varied. Of course, those carefree days did not last, and by the time quarter 1 grades were released, I'm sure some of us felt like the proverbial frog being boiled alive. And it wasn't just that the course was harder. We could no longer solely focus on the road ahead. We also had to focus on the road beyond. Higher education, life after school, leaving the bubble of Discovery College, and confronting questions that likely still stump many adults. What do I want to do with myself? What do I want to do for the world? These questions continue to simmer in the background. Still, Year 12 was host to plenty of memorable moments. There was the No Boundaries trip to Guilin, where most of us got to experience, let's say, the rustic charms of rural China, the career and university fairs hosted by the HEO, and the Game of Assassins hosted by our ambassadors, whose first and second place, I hear, had a particularly memorable showdown. The start of year 13 then was an uneasy calm. Between half a dozen IAs, the EE, university applications, mock exams, and the real deal, I stepped into August, dreading a long and grueling year. And make no mistake, it was grueling, but Christmas came and went, mocks came and went, April and May came and went, and then it was over. The subject folders, exercise notebooks, pinned Chrome tabs, all closed. The endless stresses of DP life, against all odds, ended. And soon, it'll all shrink into a snapshot. So with the benefit of hindsight, I would like to offer some parting thoughts. If there was one thing that connects our cohort, it's our audacious attitude. Maybe this is a slight at how we ask for forgiveness instead of permission, but I would prefer a more charitable interpretation. In short, we get things done. For everything else, we are audacious in the events we help bring to life, be it the largely successful Verity fashion show, the continued organization and expansion of DCSN, TEDx talks, CAST projects, and donation drives, Live Aid, the list could go on. We are audacious in sports, between individual and team sports participation and achievements. We are audacious in the arts, be it our drama classes' 24-hour play, our visual art classes' exhibition, or our music classes' recitals. We are audacious in the plans we make, the opportunities we take, free-spirited, though not mean-spirited, ambitious, though not reckless. These audacious acts, far more than anything else, define this group. More than subject grades or standardized testing, it shows our unique strength. Of course, none of this would be possible without the often thankless support of teachers and staff at DC. This includes the HEO office, Mr. Mann, Ms. Blomfield, and Daria, whose administrative rigor and emotional support could pull us through our most difficult moments. Our LAs, who made the start of each school day something verging on enjoyable. Our CAST mentors and Miss O'Connor, the sole reason why our cohort will have a 100% pass rate. The security guards, ensuring our late-night study sessions wouldn't devolve into all-nighters. Our DP coordinator, Mr. Hurtado, who made sure we breached no regulation during our exam season, and our dean, Mrs. Verrett, whose undying consideration for others and abiding irreverence to authority surely inspired our own cohort's behavior. And so we arrive at the present, and I can't help but feel a tinge of melancholy color the triumphant highs of finishing school. Post-exam blues, as they say, is a well-documented phenomenon, and recalling and recounting our shared experiences has only made it more potent. The dedication that has brought us here has, in a sense, expired. Hard work pays off, but do we ever wonder where to spend it all? These are the crossroads we stand at. But as we scatter spectacularly into our own paths, I can only hope we look back at these years and laugh. For laughter is the surest sign of sincerity. Sincere humor, sincere struggles, sincere pain, and sincere pleasure. So in the spirit of laughter, I would like to end this speech with a limerick, the most laughable of poetic forms. The commute we call graduation will finally reach termination. Though a fun dozen years, I wonder with fear if we'd rather an earlier station. Thank you, class of 2025.
We extend our sincere gratitude to Isla and Patrick for their insightful, humorous, and heartfelt reflections on the various experiences encountered throughout the school journey. To commemorate this honourable moment, our principal, Mr. James Smith, will now present Isla and Patrick with special certificates as a token of our gratitude and recognition.
Are they down below? Sorry, Kelly. Oh, underneath. Yes.
Let's have another round of applause. Patrick.
We're now very fortunate to have another performance this evening. We can't get enough of Patrick at the moment. It's Patrick again. Patrick Sin and Alex McKenzie, who will be performing O Pravave for us by Charlie Parker. What an uplifting moment and such a treat. Thank you, Patrick and Alex, and Mr. Davis for joining them. Thank you. Now let us transition to the most important part of the evening, the formal presentation of the graduation certificates. These certificates signify the successful completion of high school and the fulfillment of graduation requirements at Discovery College. This remarkable achievement deserves a joyous celebration. The certificates will be presented by the Dean of Year 13, Ms. Vanessa Vera, and our Principal, Mr. James Smith. Student names will be read out by our Year 13 Learning Advisors. Ms. Akina Lam will begin by welcoming each member of Year of 13D to the stage to accept their certificates. Thank you, Ms. Lam.
So our first graduate is Nick Broomfield. Nick is planning on studying design at Simon Fraser University in Canada. Our next graduate is Noah Chang. Noah is planning to study for a Bachelor of Science at the University of British Columbia in Canada. Our next graduate is Boyan Chang. Boyan is planning on studying physics at UCL. And our next graduate is Tim Copra. Tim is planning to study physics at Christ College at the University of Cambridge. Our next graduate is Nafaran Dorbet. Nafaran is planning to study a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Criminology. Our next graduate is Jasno Kaur. Jasno is planning to study a double degree in law and business in Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Rhys Handel. Rhys is planning to study business management and economics as a dual degree at the University of Queensland, Australia. Our next graduate is Jeff Lai. Jeff is planning to study business in the United States. Our next graduate is Rayming Lang. Rayming is planning to study a Bachelor of Music Honours degree at the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts. Our next graduate is Yang Yang Lee. Yang Yang is planning to study neuron science in Canada. Our next graduate is Alexander Mackenzie. Alex is planning to study electric engineering at the University of Manchester. And our next graduate is Ethan Moe. Ethan is planning to study a Bachelor of Business Analytics at the University of Hong Kong. And our next graduate is Daniel Pankhurst. Daniel is planning to study a Bachelor of Aviation at the University of Massey in New Zealand or at the University of New South Wales in Australia.
Thank you.
Our next graduate is Yuki Tanaka. Yuki is planning to study veterinary medicine in Australia. Our next graduate is Pratish Vyas. Pratish is planning to study engineering at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. Our next graduate is Joshua Winkleman. Joshua is planning to take a gap year and then study a degree in education in the Netherlands. Our next graduate is Hannah Wong. Hannah is planning to study to become a clinical scientist.
Next we have Mr. Line Turagaivu, who will call up the students of 13R and welcome them to receive their certificates. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Madhansh Srimali. Madhansh is planning to study product design engineering at Manchester Metropolitan University or a Bachelor of Design at the University of Melbourne. Thank you. Our next graduate is Daniel George Sercombe. Daniel is planning to study a Bachelor of Psychology at the University of Bath. Our next graduate is Dia Sateli. Dia is planning to study a Bachelor of Architecture. Our next graduate is Nicole Lynn Rodriguez. Nicole is planning to study law in the UK. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Enhang Lin. Enhang is planning to study graphic design at the University of the Arts in London. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Lou Langerman. Lou is planning to study a Bachelor of Psychology at the University of Hong Kong. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Claire Kwong. Claire is planning to study veterinary medicine in Australia. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Owen Humphreys. Owen is intending to take a gap year before studying filmmaking in Australia. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Iris Hu. Iris is planning to study a Bachelor of Law at the University of Hong Kong. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Jada Ho. Jada is planning to study industrial design at Loughborough University. Our next graduate is Anthony Groot Balting. Anthony is planning to study the Bachelor of Business Administration at Hong Kong University and also pursuing a professional career as a basketball player for the Hong Kong Eastern Basketball Association. Our next graduate is Tyler Green. Tyler is planning to study a Bachelor of Communications and Journalism at the University of Queensland in Brisbane, Australia. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Louis Cohen. Louis is planning to take a gap year before studying sociology in the United Kingdom. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Raghav Chandiramani. Raghav is planning to study entrepreneurship in Los Angeles, California at Loyola Marymount University. Hey, congratulations, all the best. Eh? Our next graduate is Daphne Acock. Daphne is planning to study economics at Boston University. Congratulations.
Mr. Matt Davis will now welcome each member of 13S to accept their certificates. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Elvis Choi. Elvis Choi is planning to study medicine in Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Wayan Carolyn Huang. Carolyn intends to study for a Bachelor of Arts in Architectural Studies at the Hong Kong University here in Hong Kong. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Hannah Kamanidata. Hannah is planning to study illustration at Art Centre College of Design in the United States. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Crystal Coe. Crystal is planning on completing her degree in Aeronautical Science and Aviation, continuing her current CP studies at Embry-Riddle. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Sean Siddharth Levine. Sean is planning to study engineering here in Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Louis Yat Hin Hugo. Hugo is planning to obtain an integrated master's degree in diagnostic radiography at Queen Margaret University in the United Kingdom. Well done, Hugo. Our next graduate is Alexander John McMillan. Alex is planning to take a gap year and work in the United Kingdom and China. Well done, Alex. Good job. Our next graduate is Iyana Pavri. Iyana is planning to study a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education at Yu Chung College of Early Childhood Education here in Hong Kong. Well done, Iyana. Our next graduate is Dylan Power. Dylan is planning to study for a bachelor's degree in game development in Ireland or the United Kingdom. Well done, Dylan. Our next graduate is Sophie Sung. Sophie is planning to study a Bachelor of Laws at Durham University or a dual degree in Laws and Linguistics at the University of Hong Kong. Yeah, of course. Our next graduate is Casey Tam. Casey is planning to study psychology in the future in either Hong Kong or the UK. Our next graduate is Irene Tekekara. Irene is planning to study fashion business at Polimoda in Italy. Well done, Irene. Our next graduate is Yuli Verheike. Yuli is planning to study a Bachelor of Sports Science in the Netherlands. Well done, Yuli. And our next graduate is Duncan Wong. Duncan is planning to study a Bachelor of Aviation at Adelaide University in my hometown, Adelaide, South Australia. Well done, Duncan. Congratulations. And last but not least, our next graduate is Jonas Wong. Jonas is planning to study a bachelor's degree in psychology at the University of Twente in the Netherlands. Congratulations.
Ms. Holly Young has now had the privilege of introducing us to 13V and welcoming them to the stage to receive their certificates. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Patrick Shin. Patrick is planning to study a Bachelor of Arts in Humanities and Digital Technologies at the University of Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Nicole Wright. Nicole is planning to study a Bachelor of Business at University of Queensland. Our next graduate is Renee Tone. Renee is planning to study a Bachelor of Arts in Japanese Studies at UOW Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Sophia Smith. Sophia has plans to study a Bachelor of Psychology at the University of Bath. Our next graduate is Frank Sexton. Frank is planning to join the Royal Australian Air Force to become a pilot. Though Frank couldn't really be here with us now, but we can still give her a round of applause. Our next graduate is Mahira Shikra Pramono. Hira is planning to study international relations and business management in Barcelona. Our next graduate is Pranshu Prakash. Pranshu is planning to study computing and data science at the University of Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Emily O'Neill Guerra. Emily intends to study sociology at the University of Bath. Our next graduate is Meili Nari. Meili is planning to study a Bachelor of Science at New York University. Good job. Our next graduate is Isla Han. Isla is planning to study mechanical engineering at the University of Hong Kong. I need to take a deep breath for the next one. Our next graduate is Diego Jimenez Reina Castillo. Diego is planning to study industrial engineering at Iowa University of Technology. Our next graduate is Lara Gaeta. Lara is planning to study a Bachelor of Psychology at LSE or the University of Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Edison Fong. Edison intends to study in Canada. Our next graduate is Hunter Clausen. Hunter intends to study a Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering. Our next graduate is Dennis Zhang. Dennis is planning to study a Bachelor of Science at Loughborough University in the UK. next graduate is Leo Chan. Leo plans to attend the University of Hong Kong. Our last but not least of my learning team, Kaisa Banerjee. Kaisa is intending to study the Bachelor in Kinesiology in Loughborough University in the UK. Thank you.
Mr. Steve Bolton will now introduce us to 13Y and welcome them up to the stage to receive their graduation certificates.
Our next graduate is Yashasvini Agarwal. Yashasvini is planning to study medicine at the University of Hong Kong. Our next graduate is Krish Bandari. Krish is planning to study business and finance at the University of Edinburgh. Our next graduate is Prisha Bhatnagar. Prisha is planning to study a Bachelor of Medicine and a Bachelor of Surgery in Hong Kong, Europe or Australia. Well done. Our next graduate is Artus Dulagrandier. Artus is planning to study a Bachelor of Engineering. Well done, Artus. Superb. Our next graduate is Axel Dimblad. Axel's planning to take a gap year and travel around Europe and Asia. And why not? Well done. Our next graduate is Darren Long. And Darren's planning to study a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Toronto. Our next graduate is Carl Loeffler. Carl's intending to study a Bachelor of Management at London School of Economics. Super. Well done. Thank you. Our next graduate is Kyra Manaktala. Kyra's planning to pursue a degree in engineering and design in Hong Kong or the UK. Well done, Kyra. Our next graduate is Adrian Pang. Adrian's planning to study a Bachelor of Dental Surgery at the University of Hong Kong. Well done. Super. Our next graduate is Jae-won Park. Jae-won's planning to study computer science at the University of Oxford in England. Well done, Jae-won. Well done. Our next graduate is Ria Saha. And Ria's planning to study a Bachelor of Architecture at IE University. Our next graduate is Connor Schurman. And Connor's planning to take a gap year to make glorious music. Well done, Connor. Our next graduate is Ananya Srivastav. Ananya is planning to study a Bachelor of Psychology at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands. Our next graduate is Tavisha Valakati. Tavisha is planning to study a Bachelor of Politics, Philosophy and Economics in either the UK or Madrid. Our next graduate is Jonas Wong. Jonas is planning to study culinary arts in Paris, France. Well done, Jonas. Well done. Final graduate is Edward Zeng. Edward's planning to study for a Bachelor of Business at the Hong Kong PolyU. Well done, Edward.
What a special section of the ceremony, filled with emotion, pride, and of course, joy. Well, now that you've officially graduated, I will invite you as the graduating class of 2025 to move your tassels from the right to the left. Sincere congratulations to Discovery College's newest graduates. I think that deserves a huge round of applause. At Discovery College, one value that holds tremendous significance to us is that of citizenship. The power and choice of actively contributing to the community, both within and beyond the school grounds. True displays of action and agency are considered, and the community, including teachers and Year 13 students, vote on who they believe demonstrates such citizenship. It is with great pleasure that this award will be presented by our CAS coordinator, Miss Martina O'Connor.
The Citizenship Award recognizes a student who has made an outstanding contribution to our local and global communities and who embodies the values of Discovery College. There are simply too many to list, but I would like to share a few of the contributions that this student has made during their time here at Discovery College. Firstly, a student council representative elected 3 years in a row by our students, represented the student body in meetings with teachers and management, planned many initiatives such as DC Battle of the Bands, developed school policies such as soap change in DC bathrooms, the revision of discovery time allocations for all year levels, coordinated school events and assemblies, also a higher education ambassador, numerous DC sports teams, but most notably U20 rugby captain, ESF student council member, represented alongside respective nominees from other schools to represent the student body in front of ESF, share and collect data from Discovery College initiatives, provide insightful perspectives into other school initiatives, and contributed to collaborative projects aimed at enhancing student experiences and fostering inter-school relationships. Also, ESF DEI student representative, belonging panel representative in the recent ESF All-Star Conference, and a mentor to many during their PP projects, and the list goes on and on. The common thread connecting everything together is the students' unwavering commitment to give themselves to many aspects of community life. There is no doubt that this student has given so much of themselves to DC and other communities and exemplifies what it means to be a responsible, engaged global citizen. I am really delighted to present this award to Axel Dimblad. We have another award, and this award is the Princeton Club of Hong Kong Book Award. It is presented annually to a student who demonstrates not only academic excellence, but also a deep commitment to service and a clear sense of leadership. It is someone who contributes meaningfully to the life of the school and the broader community. This year's recipient exemplifies these qualities in quite but powerful ways. In the classroom, they're intellectually engaged, reflective, and deeply curious, not simply chasing achievement, but genuinely pursuing understanding. Beyond academics, they have consistently shown initiative, empathy, and a strong sense of responsibility to others, whether through mentoring, service work, or simply the way they carry themselves. This student leads with integrity and care. They don't just seek the spotlight, but their impact is unmistakable. It's a real honor to present this year's Princeton Club of Hong Kong Book Award to Hunter Clausen.
Congratulations, Hunter and Axel. You have most certainly left an indelible mark on the college. We will now hear from our Discovery College Class of 2025 Valedictorian, the student with the highest academic achievement grades across Year 13, who will consider what it means to be a graduate of Discovery College going out into the world. Please welcome to the stage the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Yashasvini Agarwal.
Teachers, staff, fellow graduates, family, and friends, welcome. I am elated to be here with you today as we celebrate and graduate Discovery College's class of 2025, and I am truly honored to be chosen as this cohort's valedictorian. As I look around this auditorium, I am both humbled and inspired by those around me. And so, I would like to take a moment to thank each of you for your role in shaping me into who I have become. Firstly, thank you to my teachers and my mentors who always lent me their unwavering support and guidance throughout school. It is you who have made Discovery College the warm and nurturing environment that it is. And I thank you for not only providing us with academic knowledge, but also molding us into well-rounded, capable individuals. Next, thank you to my friends and my classmates for riding on this emotional roller coaster that the IB program is. Undoubtedly, it has been a long and arduous journey, but doing it next to you made it much easier and infinitely more enjoyable. Last, but certainly not least, thank you to my family for always believing in me and providing me with every opportunity I could desire. I would especially like to thank my mother and my father. Thank you, Ma, for being my rock and for being my best friend. Thank you for always being on my side, even when I was wrong, lost, or hopeless. You not only gave me my life's blood, but my purpose, happiness, and success. Thank you, Papa, for not only passing down to me your sciencey nerd genes, but for your unwavering belief in me even when I had zero faith in myself. Know that whatever I accomplish in my life will always be a testament of your love and support for me. As we soak up our final moments as students of Discovery College, I hope that you will also take a moment to thank and remember those who have loved, supported, and guided you through this journey. Exercise gratitude for those who are here with you today, and fondly remember those who have passed on but continue living on with you in spirit. My fellow graduates, tonight marks the end of the first chapter of the rest of our lives. It is a momentous day that we will remember for years to come. As we officially move on to this next chapter, I would like to offer some parting words of advice, hope, and inspiration to you. As a student and an individual, I often struggled with accepting my mistakes. I know all too well the pressure of living your life through the lens of perfectionism, and living your life just to fulfill the expectations of others. And let me tell you, it's really not worth it. As such, one of the best things about leaving the structured routines of school is that we are completely independent. Our choices, our actions, our behavior, they're entirely our own. No doubt, that is a terrifying ordeal, but it also means that we are entering a period of unprecedented personal growth and development. It is time that we look forward into the future and actively embrace mistakes, challenges, and opportunities. During this time, learn to make decisions only for yourself and let go of the importance that you place on other people's expectations. Strive to make your life exactly as you visualize it to be, because you were privileged enough to come here, to live this sort of life. You owe it to yourself and those who love you to make something wonderful of it. Indeed, the path that lies ahead is filled with uncertainty, and as young people, we will inevitably misstep, misspeak, mess up. But in all of this, realize that you are exactly where you need to be right now, and that it is not just your successes and your wins that make you who you are. It is also your failures and your losses. Therefore, I urge you to approach every challenge with enthusiasm, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in yourself, because I am certain that each and every one of you has amazing, limitless potential. It is at this moment that I truly understood Winnie the Pooh when he said, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." But though we may part ways, I will carry each of you in my heart forever. Similarly, I hope that each and every one of you cherishes the moments that we have spent together inside this almost sushi-shaped building. May our futures be filled with endless possibilities, cherished memories, and a deep sense of purpose. Congratulations once again to all the graduates of the class of 2025, and I eagerly look forward to hearing about your successes in the years to come. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Yashasvini, for your inspirational words. And in recognition of Yashasvini's achievement as the highest achieving scholar in the year group, I will ask Mr. Smith to present Yashasvini with the Valedictorian certificate. We will now have our final musical performance of the evening. I'm delighted to welcome up to the stage graduating students Krish Bandari, Diego Jimenez Reina Castillo, Rayming Lan, Dylan Power, Connor Sherman, and Patrick Shin, who will perform Oye Como Va by Tito Puente. That was truly incredible. I think that probably deserves another round of applause. I'll now invite our principal, Mr. James Smith, who will now be delivering his address to the graduating cohort, expressing his thoughts and extending official congratulations to each and every one of you. Let us warmly welcome Mr. Smith as he steps up to the podium to share his remarks.
Manage your expectations.
Graduates, good evening, my congratulations. It's striking how grown up you are. Hello to your teachers, hello to your families, all those who are dear to your heart. It's my final grad speech, thought I'd do something different, so I put it all in a song. If I mess up the piano, Raymond, come and help me. Until then, I'll play from the heart. Getting to here wasn't easy, and everyone here played their part. Telling your story ain't easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Let's take it back to the start. Those PYP years seem like last week, just something in the future you talked about. And you were so excited for school, to see your friends and laugh and shout. And each day it seemed like you gained another inch further from the ground. Your childlike sense of wonder grew, and any time you had a doubt, you asked your teachers or your folks things you were insecure about. Well, each day they were there to show you how you could shine, walk on, speak out. Those years are all about preparing to make your own way in life, yeah. Around you, well, they hoped you'd be okay when you got there. Guess you proved them right in the faith that they had about you. 'Cause you've shown you're ready, and that makes this moment so sweet. It's middle school, teenage fixation. Your frontal lobe is on vacation. Life is getting harder, but you won't stop trying. Those ATLs, you know you've got them. It's COVID online learning for you. Seems like time's still burning for you. Finally school returning for you. Oh, your endurance did it for you. Alarm staff devoted to you. She's there, Vanessa, very for you. Oh, NYP of a night, oh, gotta do work, I guess so. Hope you get sleep at the cafe under the loud espresso. Don't slow down, deadlines, oh, not too much Nintendo. Don't oversleep, get up and go. Parents, they need espresso. DC face, put away your phone. You're writing paragraphs of teal, No more red shirts that you've outgrown. Your home is now the SSC, Cast some TOKIOs and E. Which assignment should you work on now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight it's sighs. All that work is over when you complete the IB to P, IB to P, IB to P, IB kapa, IB kapa, IB kapa, You'll pack your bags at last pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And you're gonna be high as a kite by then. You miss your home so much, your childhood life, but there's so much to embrace on such a timeless flight. And you're gonna have a life-changing time till touchdown brings you round again to find you're not the person you were at the start. Oh no, no, no. You're a rocket man, blazing out a trail across the sky. Yeah. Another turning point, a folk stuck in the road. Time leads you forward and so do the HEO. And for your family it's a moment filled with pride. So to your teachers who are standing by your side, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang them on a shelf in good health and good time. Shared childhood memories will always make you smile. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unforgettable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. And thank you for the time of my life.
Wow. Graduates, we're now going to prepare for your much-awaited hat toss. Graduates, can you please stand? can you turn around and face your audience? Guests, please stay seated and get your cameras ready. Josh, over to you.
3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, graduates. It is now time to cue recessional music and farewell the graduating class of 2025. Guests, thank you very, very much for joining us today to celebrate this memorable occasion. There you go. Someone enjoyed it. The ceremony is now complete, and in a moment, you will be able to mingle with the cohort and take your photographs. We will hold our reception in the dance studio, so once you are ready, students will return with their gowns to Miss Richardson, who will collect them, and you can make your own way down and share some light refreshments. I look forward to seeing you down there. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.